come down to the hotel. It wouldn't be wise to make me wait.
Next Wednesday.
This is bad.
There's only 2 episodes left.
Are you in front of Zach's house?
So what if I am?
Before the season finale.
Did you know that Robin was here?
You want to know the truth?
And get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations.
I love her! This ain't love, all right? Right now, you're obsessed with her.
Yes, I miss you, Zach. Okay, I said it.
It's over. I'm in love with Fatima.
You'll never see coming.
Sabrina needs to get a lawyer.
You want to tell me what's going on?
People get hurt if this comes out.
Tyler Perry's Sistas, all new next Wednesday at 9.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to do what we do best and do a trailer breakdown for next week's episode. That is Tyler Perry Sistas season 4 episode 20, titled Inside and Out. All right, so we're going to do a quick trailer breakdown for that episode. Now it seems a lot is going to be happening in this episode, so we're going to start off with where the trailer starts, which is actually where the episode ended, which is with Zach on the phone with who seems to be the lady from the airport, the senator's wife, who actually gave him the stock information. So he's on a call. He gets a call saying that he needs to meet him at the airport, and she's saying that she wants her cut. I'm gonna be honest about this call. I don't think this woman is actually calling Zach about a cut. I think it's one of two things. I think it's either Hayden having somebody call Zach pretending to be her, that's one, or it's actually her, but how did she know that Zach got money from it? I'm thinking she got some information from Hayden, and Hayden is probably there waiting with her to set him up in order to catch him in that act to say yes, he definitely did give him some information, and now he has all the proof in the world so he can have the SEC go after Zach. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping when Zach tells Fatima, because I'm thinking he's gonna tell her that she called, I'm hoping that when he tells her that Fatima said, you know what, I'll go check this out, see if it's legit, and then I'll give you a call. I'm really hoping Zach does not go, because I think Hayden is behind this. Hayden, I don't know, his brain works funny, so I'm thinking it's really him. In the last episode, we did see where Andy actually told Fatima that Hayden has been scoring airport footage, and she's going to tell Zach to give Andy a call if he has done anything illegal. So there's a section where Fatima is saying, oh, this is bad. So it could be either that she's telling Zach about what happened with the call that Andy gave her, or Zach is telling her about the phone call that he got. So it's one of two things. I'm really, because we see another part where Fatima gets up, put on her bag, and is leaving. So I'm hoping that she's gonna be the one to go to that hotel to see what this white lady is about, or to see who is behind it. So the next thing we see in the trailer is Andy and Gary. So Gary came over to have a talk with Andy, and now he's seeing flashback. He's seeing Robin and Andy on the couch doing their thing. So he's upset. So there's a part where Andy said, do you know that Robin was here? And Gary actually said, do you want to know? And we see another part where Andy's leaving and saying, don't follow me. And she is in utter shock. I'm guessing Gary told her. Because in the episode information, it says that Andy finally learns about Gary's deception. So Andy is finally going to find out that Gary has been spying, and that's the whole point of the penthouse. The penthouse is directly across from his workplace, and he's using that to see everything. Gary is back in his office, and Erin is talking to him, and Gary is saying that she loved him, she loved her, and Erin is explaining to him that that's not love, that's obsession. I mean, Gary, I'm so over it. There was a point where I so rooted for you, and I really thought that, okay, he's going to change, but his obsession, it's going to eventually become dangerous. So I think it's something that he needs to leave alone. He needs to be able to survive without Andy and leave that part alone, because at that point, that love is going to become so toxic and so dangerous. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be a nice situation for either of them. So I think both of them just need to just let it go and leave that alone. I don't think Gary should try to pursue her anymore. I think Andy should really call it quits. I mean, she's seen all these stuff, and no, she still loves him, but I mean, sometimes we gotta love people and let them go. Let's move on to Sabrina and Bayern. So we see Sabrina and Bayern, they're on a date, and her and Danny is supposed to be on a double date. So Bayern is like, she's so beautiful. Sabrina is like, do you want me to go and get her back? Is Bayern looking a second wife, or is Bayern looking to traffic Danny? Because I mean, the reaction that Logan gave when he saw Bayern is like, oh crap, this guy, like Sabrina knows this guy. So is Bio involved in all that Logan is investigating? Is the police investigating Bio as a part of this whole trafficking thing with girls? Is he involved somehow? Is his parents involved somehow? I'm thinking that's where it's going, because there's a part where he said Sabrina needs to get a lawyer. So if Sabrina needs to get a lawyer, is it about money? Is it about money? Is it about trafficking girls? Is it about some type of investigation that can have Sabrina involved because she's dating him? I think I'm probably gonna have to do a second video on that so I can go in more details about what I think is happening with those two. So we're gonna move on to the next scene, which is Andy calling Karen and saying, Karen, are you in front of Zach's house? And she's like, so what if I am? Before I get to that part, there's a part where Fatima is laying in the bathtub. That's in the end of episode promo. And she's saying that I'm a very patient woman, but don't take advantage of it. So is it that the doorbell rang, or is it that Zach is going to the hotel to meet with this woman? But let's say it's the door and it's Karen, right? So Karen is there to tell Zach that, okay, Zach, I said it. I miss you, okay? Why are you telling this man that you miss him? Like, he said it over and over and over again. He's in love with Fatima. He told you this. He's going after Fatima with his whole heart. He's not coming back. Why is it so hard for you to accept that he's moved on? Trust me, I get it. Being with somebody for 3 years and then they just move on with somebody else and it's all in love and doing exceptionally well, especially if that's how you wanted that person to be while they were with you. I get it. It's kind of hard to get over. But at some point, you just gotta call it quits and say, okay, they moved on. I'm gonna try to move on. I mean, you have Aaron. Aaron is treating you right, but you don't want Aaron. And I understand that you might not be happy with him, but this man has moved on. Like, I think that Zach needs to have this conversation with her, or maybe even in front of Fatima, to say, listen, Karen, if this is my baby, we gotta set up some boundaries, because you can't just be popping up whenever you feel like to talk about the baby and to tell me that you miss me and all that stuff. We're done. So I think both Zach and Fatima needs to have that conversation with her to set those boundaries, because I mean, this is getting out of control. It's probably like late in the night and she's there popping up talking about she wants to talk about that baby. Couldn't you wait until the morning if it's in regards to this baby? I mean, unless that child is sick. If that child is his, you should not be calling him that late or even showing up at his house, right? So I think that's what needs to happen. I'm actually gonna do a separate video to detail that, because I mean, it's getting out of control and she's thinking that, oh, he's just sleeping around and he's gonna come back. Come back to what, Karen? He's gonna come back to the toxic situation where you're going to tell him that, oh, it's because you have money, that's why you're doing this now. Or if they get in an argument and he drives off, oh, it's because you have your own car. It's because you have your own house. That's where the conversation is always going to be heading back, because that's the type of person you are and that's how you still see him. When in fact, that man has grown and changed so much. So I think you should leave it alone, because it's going to become toxic again for both of you. Alright guys, that was my trailer breakdown for this week. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think about my predictions. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Am I right? Am I on point? Or do you have another opinion? I'm going to leave a link in this video. Go ahead and check it out, guys. Check it out for me, guys. Thank you. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, leave a comment, and check out all the other videos on our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.